Hey, we're in Chi-Town, but I will give you a snippet because I didn't really touch bases on this business trip. Sometimes you have to go out of the scope of your norm to grasp the reality of what's going on to where you're at, and it may change your mindset. Because being in your own city, sometimes you just get so caught up of doing the same old thing and trying to see where to go. But I did go to the Millionaire Master Class. I want to talk about this. And, they did have some, it's really worth going to because it gave me an eye-opening. And those that are interested in not being in content, I'm going to give you some of the tips that he did give. And as well as Tiana Von Johnson. Those are multimillionaires that we're speaking of. And they gonna say, it's not that they didn't have problems with their families and friends when they came to rise in power, because they did. It's always someone, even if you're investing in them or you give them money to invest in a business, if you don't cover your paperwork, it can come back to bite you. And some will think that you think you're acting different than they are. You don't be concerned if you're trying to get your bag. Basically, the 7 streams of income is a must. And some may have heard of this, but some may have not. But having 7 streams of income, of course, the more the merrier. That's how all millionaires and billionaires operate. They didn't just find one thing and they just made millions. They have to keep investing and finding other ways to stay in that millionaire range or to gain that income. So that's one tip, is finding 7 streams. And even with finances, no matter if you have a job, you can still find out little hobbies and things to come up. Write a book or something like that. Write a quote. You don't get concerned if you don't make book sales, because you never know, one day it may hit. But the main key thing is finding different things to continue to try to produce some type of income. Don't stop because it does not work or you don't think it's working, because sometime later on it'll hit. It may not hit now, it may hit later, but never give up and just continue on building and finding other incomes to get out of the financial status that you're in, to elevate yourself to another. Of course, you will lose friends. You will lose definitely family. They may think you more than somebody else, or they gonna always have their comments. And basically, a lot of time, people that's trying to focus, they're basically not thinking that they're more. They just so focused on trying to get out of the current financial rut, and they're not content and happy in being in that financial status. It's not taken away from those that want to be content, but respecting others that want to elevate themselves. And they also said there's always going to be people to try to pull you down or say negative things about you, lie on you. You just can't be focused on them, because just like it's that 10 people, there's 10 more people that'll love you. They have haters too. Don't think by chance that they don't have a load of haters. But his Millionaire Master, he was very humble. Master P was very humble. And so if you ever see them in town, you may want to go to that place. But being in New York, I'm going to say this. I know I posted it. You really don't really learn to appreciate things until you actually go somewhere else. And even though New York is supposed to be the biggest, greatest thing zone, but if you comb through the fine things, it's not a great way of living that they're living. We're really blessed to be in Texas. I don't care what hood you're from. You can be in the worst hood in Dallas or Dallas County until you come see how they're actually living. And they're wealthy. Some of them wealthy in small spaces. And the conditions of the buildings are not qualified for the money that they're paying versus Texas money. And that's why it's easy for them to survive and financially get ahead, because they already working at a high rate of finance on a higher income level of wanting more. Whereas our struggles may be at the lower level because we don't have high expectations for the finances. They used to paying for a little small room that you can barely walk around for $2,000 or more, and it's just a 1 bedroom, versus us having a 3 bedroom. We may get one from $500 to $1,000. So they are more motivated and stream. So when they come to Texas, yeah, they grabbing everything. We're not seeing how what we have is a lot, and it's just that we got to learn how to manage better. Not all. Can't blame everybody, because some of you all doing an excellent job, but some of us sometimes just get content. So they had a lot of positive movement. I know his little thing was, I am committed to that's the name of his topic of his class. And Tiana Johnson, she writes books and everything, but hers was, I hate being broke. And so she has little tips in her booklet to learn how to earn different streams of income. And I'm just going to give a tip. Don't wait. And I know that's a lot of things that we always do. My money ain't right. I'm going to catch the second 3 job. It's too much free avenues out here. So if you're going to write that book deal, if you want to write a book, you better go on Amazon and let them do everything, and you get your book out there. And don't be caught up and concerned about the little fine things that you needed book writing. You need to go on and do it, because you never know. Somebody may pick up that book one day and it may change your life. It's just different things that you can do than sit up here and hold, because I know a lot of us do procrastinate and say, oh, the timing is not right, our finance is not right, and we just don't do it. And while you don't doing it, somebody heard you speak on it. They took your idea and went with it. They have went with it, and they're making millions off of the idea that you came up. So whatever you do, or whatever passion you have, I would suggest to my friends and my family, go get it. Stop using excuses. And I can say that this gave me a different mindset of thinking. Sometimes you get worried about how people feel and think about you. You just cannot. You just keep pushing. Just keep pushing and focus on trying how to make those bags on a daily basis. Thus was some of the things that I wanted to touch bases, that the class was inspiring. Even though we had entertainment and powerful, famous millionaires sitting up there on the panel and everything that I shared. And I'm not a fan driven person that be running up to folks because they famous. I like to treat people like they just normal people, which they are. And so I didn't go run and ask to take a picture and all that stuff. And maybe I should have, but I didn't. But I wasn't trying to chase that dream. I would rather for the dream to come to me, rather than me trying to be all up in folks' face there. But I was in a real close row. I was in the platinum section. I was in the gold section. I wasn't in the platinum section. So it really doesn't make a difference, because I was still real close. I was on that 3rd row where I was real up and close and personal to see those people that are millionaires. So anytime you get an opportunity to be in a room with anyone that is don't mind sharing their story, please go and listen to them. And you don't have to spend the money, but you may just need to just listen, because sometimes we do time don't wait on us. That's the main thing. They say time do not wait on us. So make sure you just think about those 7 streams of income or more income. Come up with ways to build your income, and check them out. Dr. Tiana Von Johnson and Pete Miller, they said they shared their own personal stories that they didn't have to share. And so other than that, hopefully you all have enjoyed what I have posted and shared. But I did want to touch bases on New York, because sometimes we forget at home and get so frustrated. Oh, I'm so sick of Dallas. I need something different. But sometimes it's that we need to rearrange and change the things we're doing, and then we won't be focused on what's going around us. Think about financial wealth. And if you do need to move to another state, I would say visit it first. See how they're living, because they have different laws. crazy laws compared to Texas. Texas got crazy laws too, but sometimes home is better than what you really realize. Sometimes you have to just change your friends, change your environment, get new friends. It's not that you don't love them, it's just that you're not in the same place that you were before. It's like you're not more than them. It's just that your goal is trying to get out of the current situation financially. And sometimes people that we grow up, family members that we've been knowing or don't know, they're not on the same mindset, and you can't make them. So what you do is you go on and do you. And if they choose to not be a part of your life, you don't worry about it. God will put somebody else in your life. I'm just blessed to have a lot of family members. I have the OES, I have Alpha Angels, I have Alphas and other friends, co-workers, and classmates galore. I cannot get caught up on family and family drama and old friend dramas. You just leave them behind. There's other people. Sometimes, just like they say, when it's a door open for you to go that direction, it's meant for you to go the direction. It's not meant for you to stay contented with those that's not choosing to move on. It's not that you don't love them, and it's not that you think you're more than each other, but God have another direction for you to go, and you go to that door so your path can be complete. Don't hold up on people's life. It's too short, and you don't want to go incomplete. Like they saying, the ones that is incomplete is the one that had a lot of dreams, a lot of hopes to do everything, and all of them are dead. So don't sit up here and wait on others. That's the message for the day.